His guys, on the other hand, couldn't pull one out last week in the opener, so they're looking for their first win at home here in Week 2. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichert will get this one started. It's going to be a wet one. Here we go from the second city. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down. Here's a first carry for their running back. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
It's 3rd and 10.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. That's fielded at about the 18. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
He certainly didn't have his best outing a week ago, and he was very honest with us when we brought it up. He said, listen, I can't turn the ball over at this rate and expect to come out of there with a win. So they got away with one last week. He doesn't think that they're going to be able to sustain that, and to be honest, I don't blame him.
Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Brings up 3rd down.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And this will wind up a Vikings first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. He'll get this off to Genty. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3. From the 44-yard line. Here's second down and 6. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 17
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
First down.
On the ground, it's Genty. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. On second down, here's McCarthy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 3rd down and 9.
3rd down and 9 yards to go.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. On 4th down, it's Will Reichert time for this Viking field goal. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Vikings are out to an early 3-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
They'll go play action here with Williams. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple. From the 29, here's second down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a give on the ground. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Brent McDuffie on the tackle. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Incomplete.
Here's Corey Bojorquez now, and he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. This brought in out past the 20, and he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter, as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson.
It's a gain of 18. And the Vikings first down.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
That's another Vikings first down.
To throw, it's McCarthy. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Intended for Trey McBride.
2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
4th down.
On 4th down, here's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Off play action. Here's Williams. Oh, the pressure gets there, and down he goes. Jalen Walker. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here. On 2nd down, it's Williams. He gets this one to Moore. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain
3rd
of 5.
and 11.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
He's moving, boys, he's moving.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And the Vikings are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. Just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
Down at the 19-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
They'll go again with Genty. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A 1 yard
3rd and
loss on
10.
the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
Here's McCarthy. Forced out left. And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the 1st down. And that brings up 4th down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. Taking off. He'll try to get there. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
First down.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. They'll run with Genty. And, oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 32 yards. And the Vikings first down.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He's going to try it here again. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. That one incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. Here's Genty. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Genty trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. They'll look to throw for it with McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal. To the goal line and in. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Vikings. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
The kick is good.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings are out to a 10-0 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25.
The Bears offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing is Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Here's Williams now to throw. Flush to his right. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for Chicago. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. First and 10 now from the 36. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Week 1 was full of surprises, full of intrigue, and a lot of firsts for the young players. What will Week 2 bring? Let's dive in. Our journey through the NFL starts now. In Landover, the Commanders at home to take on their rivals, the New York Football Giants. And this is the Giants running back. He's going to hustle his way to the end zone, 10 yards on the touchdown. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys as they play host to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And here's the Cowboys wideout. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. 77 yards for the touchdown. The Cowboys, trying to bounce back from a Week 1 loss, they lead at the half. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons taking on the New Orleans Saints. And it's Jimmy Horn Jr. He makes the big play to kick off the scoring, this one of his 2 touchdowns so far. This one's at halftime now, and it's...
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This will be taken in at the 2. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. So, Greg, this offense comes on the road here in week 2. Look, road games are so hard in the NFL. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Run right up the gut with Genty. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
On the stop. It's a gain of a yard.
3rd and long.
3rd down.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. He'll look deep. Left sideline. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively.